What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Red Dead Ocelot here, and today we're going to be playing some Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. So my apologies the way how monotone my voice is right now. I think I am catching a little bit of a cold, but I'm not going to let that hinder my way of playing some of this game here at Red Dead Ocelot on my YouTube channel. So hopefully we can play a little bit of this for a little bit. Maybe switch over and do some other stuff as well. So as I previously mentioned before, I will be doing live streams, and I will be doing my own personal video commentary piece. The lockpicking in Assassin's Creed 3, in my opinion, is not the greatest. It's not the most fun thing to do. That's all I have to say pretty much about that.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
There we go. Let's climb up a little bit more.
And if your friends know what I intend, well, not to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides,
Now, bear in mind, I do, however, have my commentary and my viewership turned off. But give me one moment. I'm actually going to turn that on. Actually, I take that back. I do have my viewership turned on. Okay. Thank you, viewer, for tuning in.
We would have found another way.
Was trying to figure out if I had him on or not. So
Then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
oh man. I will mention another thing as well, actually. I did like Assassin's Creed 3 back in the day while I played the game on the PlayStation 3. There is only one thing I didn't really like about this game per se. I think it has to do with, two things. Killing off Desmond Miles, which was a stupid thing to do. And not only that, that's basically actually the only thing, so yeah. But overall, I still do think that Assassin's Creed 3 is a good game. Well, actually, no. There is one thing I will mention as well about this game. I think what Assassin's Creed 3 does, not just differently, but you play as ACIII Kenway in the very beginning of the game, as you see here on screen, and then you will eventually go through the rest of the entire game playing as Connor. And Connor is actually the son and the child of ACIII Kenway. So I thought I'd put that a little bit of knowledge in there for you. So I will say one thing as for sure as well. I think that the team that made Odyssey remastered Assassin's Creed 3 for the older generation of consoles, which was the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. And I will say that this is the best way to play this game. It really is, because I remember playing this game on the PlayStation 3, and I will say that it's not the best version of the game on those older generation of hardware. But that's my own personal opinion. So, like I said, I just put that kind of knowledge out there as well.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Excuse me, so
Shall
I'm
we
drinking
be
some
off?
water here.
To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
So my apologies if I was doing a little bit of gulping too much into my mic. All right.
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
Excuse me.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go for
Now,
it, Tatum,
another thing I
and
will
bring honor
mention
to us
as
all.
well, I think, in my own humble opinion, I think Assassin's Creed 3 is my least favorite. Like I said, it is a good game. It's a good game. Has a good story. I do like its background architecture and its concept of the visualization of the game and the infrastructure of everything. It does have really good gameplay mechanics, but I think I would, like I said, it's definitely the least favorite in my favorite Assassin's Creed games, because it's not because of Connor Kenway himself as the protagonist as you play through the rest of the game with. It's just that I can't really put myself into Connor's shoes in a way, I suppose, but I don't know. It's one of those things to where it's like I'm really trying to understand where Connor is coming from in terms of what he wants to do with his life, other than being an assassin.
Some fresh air might do me good.
To me personally, going back to what I really thought, what Assassin's Creed games that really put a more powerful impact on me as an Assassin's Creed fan and as a gamer myself, as it were, is, I would say, the ACIII trilogy. I think the ACIII trilogy is by far one of the best Assassin's Creed games amongst others. Assassin's Creed Origins is another really good game. I have done streams and videos on that as well. So if you want to watch those streams or watch the video that I made on that, by all means, go do that. That's fine. I mean, you're always welcome to make your own opinions or preferences in the comment section below. And please tell me what you truly think about what's your favorite Assassin's Creed game in the whole entire ACIII universe of the games themselves, in the whole entire saga, or series, as it were. So, yeah.
You might want to head back to your quarters.
So.
Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh?
I do love Black Flag. I was actually playing a little bit of Black Flag about a day ago, and it really brought me back. And it's interesting I forgot how pretty that game was.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
And it's the same thing as like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, or Revelations. I mean, those games were absolutely beautiful in their own unique way as well. And I think all Assassin's Creed games looked really cool in their own unique right and way of the whole entire atmosphere of the games themselves. And I think that's another reason why I think these Assassin's Creed games are really impactful to a lot of players, you know, or the fan base.
But you should be.
And it makes sense, though. Oh, nice.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Damn.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
Damn.
Excellent. Good day.
Hmm. I think we'll skip this.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it's done, but
What?
another wife and 2 daughters. What if it goes wrong?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got... The shifty fella won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't...
Won't be serving for another couple.
Are you James?
Aye. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause?
Sorry if I'm skipping through most of this. I just don't want you to feel bored.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't see him watching.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
Yeah, a little too curious. Alright, we'll skip this as well.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange.
Come on. Let's go.
Told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
All right. Come on. It's been a while since I've played this game though too, so I'm trying to get used to the controls again. Okay. Come on.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James!
Excuse
to
me
the
again.
mainmast with you!
Yeah, the controls I do remember that are a little wonky, just a little bit. Really taking me back to playing this game back on the PS3, excuse me.
The rope's too wet. I'm slipping. The rope's too wet. I'm slipping.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Alright, we'll skip this as well. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Wrong way again. Let's go. Thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival?
Alright. Give me 1 second. Nope. There we go. Alright. And another thing, though, too, I did kind of try... I went back to Assassin's Creed Unity for a little bit, here and there. That game really brought me back as well, because I do not like the combat very much in Unity, but I understand why it's in there. Is because, you know, it was... The game was generated through a different engine, I believe, and it was built from the ground up. And they wanted to do something entirely different from what other Assassin's Creed games did. It did feel a little bit like ACII's combat system, a little bit where you had to parry, or, you know, like other Assassin's Creed games that we have now, but they didn't really have much of a parry. Well, they did, but, you know, like Valhalla particularly, and very much like what Odyssey does with the parry as well. But I'm not talking about the parrying system that you have in Odyssey or Valhalla. I'm talking about the parrying like in like the first one back in 2007 and through Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee,
So,
sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
But what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that the combat was bad in Unity. It was okay, but to me, it was very annoying as well because
one and the same.
It was just something that I was not really quite fond of.
But he's yet to
if
reach
that makes
America,
sense.
And I figured I might, well, at least until he arrives. I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say. But I think you
now in Assassin's Creed 3, I would say I think Haytham Kenway actually ended up being part of the Templars in Assassin's Creed 3, and I really thought that
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled
I really thought that was a pretty interesting way to introduce that in Assassin's Creed 3. But yeah, you know, it's weird how the Assassin's Creed games have become in order to tell the story between the Assassins versus the Templars. So not their thing. Oh my god. This is what I mean by clunk controls.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
Excuse me.
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself.
Now, I will highly agree
I don't mean to impose, but
that with the Assassin's Creed games that we've had, as of what we have now, like Valhalla of sorts, every single Assassin's Creed game has always been unique in their own right, in terms of, like, you know, very historical figures. As you see here in Assassin's Creed 3, you know, with Haytham Kenway,
that was interesting.
Meeting Benjamin Franklin. I mean, that's one thing I think all the Assassin's Creed games have really done really well and amazing at the same time with historical figures. You know, for example, like, you know, Leonardo da Vinci with an Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, excuse me. But I think that's another thing why I think the Assassin's Creed games are so well beloved, not just because of what they are as a game series as a whole, but it is part of the historical assets that these games provide, you know, in terms of that type of immersion and in types of, you know, interacting with historical figures. And that's what's, and that, like I said, that's another thing. That's why I think these games are very well known and what makes them so great. So I just thought I'd put that out there as well. All right, now normal weapons. Let's see. Aha. Confirm. Excellent. Oh.
Word arrives from France that the Baron de Montesquieu has died. His work is... We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Cool. What? Oh.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already got rooms here.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
All right. So I think what we're going to do here is that we're going to start this mission, work our way through it,
Who's asking?
and then I might be calling it here.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
Fair enough.
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear off.
Go on now, before you make us mad. Go on now, before you make us mad.
Ooh.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
This ought to be fun.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
That was easy enough.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well,
I will have to say that I
those
think
days are
Nathan
done.
Kenway is pretty of
Tell
a...
your masters
He kind of is a little bit of a badass, but he's not the most nicest of people either,
Who should I say you are?
to my understanding.
You don't? They'll know.
Because like I said, you know, it's definitely been a while since I've played this game, so I really can't... I'm really still trying to determine of what kind of a person he was when I played the game back on my PlayStation 3.
A shame
But
so many had to die.
Back to the Green Dragon.
yeah,
I need a drink.
okay.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Whoa. Damn!
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, Why you always gotta go and forward and forward?
That's one thing I do remember in Assassin's Creed 3, though, is the looting system. I mean, like, you know, like looting the bodies for money. It's definitely a lot quicker. I do like that aspect or concept. Excuse me. So that was definitely a plus. Why does the music still keep on going? Oh, that's because we still have enemies. That is so loud. We need to turn that down. Oi. Options. General. All right. There we go.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scout
4 out of 10. Where are they? There they are. Hi, guys. What's up? That's still so loud. Oh, kill enemies with firearms. Okay. Wait, what? There you are. Seriously?
That seems to be the last of them.
Oh, well, we didn't get all of them, but I'm not, you know what? I don't care, really, because it's like, I hate this. That's one thing I don't like, is that you have to get 100, is that you can do the 100% sync if you want to, but they always give you, like, a certain type of penalty for it.
Master Kenway.
And that penalty is basically, you know, like, you only get half of the synchronization. It's annoying. It's very annoying. But, okay, whatever.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
All right. Cool. But anyways, too much further ado. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. But if you have any comments or questions that you might have, please leave them in the comment section below. Be more than happy to reply and be efficient at it as much as I can. And so stay tuned for more future content here at Red Dead Ocelot. And peace.